Hello. So this past weekend, I went to an event called the Game Expo, and I was lucky enough to get to do a showcase of the Super Mario Odyssey any% speedrun. Now in this run, there were some really cool moments, but also some really epic fails. So I decided to make a compilation of all those moments in this video. Now before I play the compilation, I would like to give a huge thank you to SMO Joy-Con for co-commentating the run with me. I could not have done this without him. And I would like to give a big thank you to Ausspeedruns for making this all possible. Now, I hope you enjoy the compilation.
Coming up next, we have Super Mario Odyssey any% with Game Nerd 607. Take it away.
Game Nerd. I'm doing Mario Odyssey any% today. Something called vectoring. It is actually faster to move in a 45-degree angle in this game with most things.
And that jump there is called left side, very hard jump that saves approximately 2 seconds to get up to this boss fight quicker. And yeah, he nailed it. Very close. 8 seconds. And we'll see if he can hit it after this first moon cutscene.
Fingers crossed.
And this is also another important thing. There are 124 moons we need in the game. Each kingdom has a different requirement, how many moons you need to collect. Cascade is 5, one of the shorter kingdoms, but some have up to 20.
Yeah, and unfortunately you have to collect the certain amount of moons in each kingdom, and you can't just collect them anywhere.
Oh! That is insane.
That is a 10-second time save right there. What insane trick.
And coming up here, Game Nerd is going to be doing another trick, and this is one of the biggest tricks in the game that you can consistently pull off, called a moon clip. And basically, as you'll see here, he's going to spawn him into this chest. And I think he got it.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Perfect.
There we go.
So it's basically really important because there is a platform cycle, so a platform is constantly moving in the area that we were previously in, and we need that cycle to line up to the best ability so we can use... Oh! That's really unfortunate. Basically, to get into a roll animation as quickly as possible, you want to spin, ground pound, and press Y. However, those spin inputs can often be dropped, meaning that you ground pound and press Y, which does a dive, which is bring it into existence. Then, to get the right skew is a frame-perfect input that Game Nerd will attempt here.
Oh, if Mario wants to stay on. Oh,
oh hang on.
And that's it!
So that is a very precise, I believe, frame perfect. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, frame perfect. Yeah, frame perfect.
So if you miss that, there is another way to get out of bounds. Same way as chest clip, but now instead of clipping up, you're clipping through a wall. And that's perfect. Going through a wall, and then there is some very finicky movement out here. So,
oh my god, dude.
So that's really unfortunate. Basically, you're supposed to do a backflip there, which is the same inputs as a long jump, which he accidentally did there, but you have to be stationary.
Oh, okay. No, sorry, I just...
The Bowser fight, unlike... Oh, I forgot about that. That's a trick called Cloud Boost, where basically as that cloud expands really fast, you can keep the momentum that comes from it and get across faster.
Yeah, sometimes you can get some really rapid boosts, and it's so cool. Like, you'll just get launched across.
And picked up the hint out there in the Bowser fight.
Strapping it.
And that makes it so you can save time in the later kingdom, not having to get another point if you can't. As you saw there, Game Nerd streamed out Strapping It, which is kind of a long joke in the Odyssey community. There is a runner called Stravos who hates RNG, so said that if you scream Strapping It at the top of your lungs when you're going to that, it will always spawn in the optimal location, which it did just then. And with these torpedoes, firstly, he is manipulating that torpedo to shoot at a block in a specific way, so he can break it while also getting the other moon. And then here, he's going to get the second torpedo and will make it so he can move over to this crate while the torpedo is coming at him to stop waiting for that and then moving over. Both of those tricks save about 2 seconds.
Yeah. And then here's some cool movement here. Up throw, all that. When you're really close to the ceiling, you do an up throw and it's just
And coming up here, we have a trick that we cannot say the name of because for some reason the community decided they're going to put some swearing in it. However, let's just call it Goom the Heck, where you can skip half a cycle by jumping straight over towards those Goombas there and meet the platform as it's rising up so you don't have to wait for platform cycles. Funny little anecdote, the moon clip was discovered in this sub-area with that moon, and the person who discovered it said, this is a useless glitch that will never be used. It is in fact the most useful glitch in the game and is used in basically every kingdom throughout all the runs. And as I mentioned, Giggler is a trick coming up here where you have to manip the way this Giggler moves and you can clip out of bounds. Yeah. This room sucks. It's really difficult. So not only are the cycles, the way these poles work sucks. They're super janky and really easy to mess up. And then right here, you have to get the perfect timing for a bullet bill. So hopefully you can up throw and capture it. Oh, that was perfect as well. Yeah. That movement is really difficult and really hard to line up the timing for.
Yeah. And I also had to, that's another place where you can manip a cycle. I turned my camera up at the start of it to manip it.
Oh, I didn't even realize you did that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, no triple jump. Okay.
And now there's just a few quick moons. This checkpoint that he walked to was grabbed as he exited City Hall, which is, it's very in the way. Oh. It's hard to miss. However, it is crucial that you get it so you can warp here later in the run.
I tried to jump so I could get the cooler movement there, do the straight dive onto it.
And then, as I mentioned earlier in the run, in Cloud King to a painting moon, which is supposed to be out of reach, like all painting moons, but Nintendo didn't do very well, so we can just make this jump without any, without having to go through any of the paintings. A lot of, yeah, like a lot of the clips in this game, unfortunately you have one try to hit it. It's not very repeatable, so hopefully he can hit it first try.
Although this is only one shot for a different reason, though.
And perfect. So basically there you can, a bit like the platform in Sand Kingdom, you can use the chest to push you out of bounds. This, surprisingly, unlike most clips, doesn't change the route at all, but means...
Oh my god, I clicked back and I was too high.
We had $5 from Duckable, who says, the person on screen is such an amazing gamer. What an inspiration. Love what he's doing and I can't wait to see where he goes from here. Game Nerd is also cool.
Ah, damn. So, new shards plus birdlets, where it's not even that new anymore, but it changes up the order of the shards a bit, and you don't use the bird at the end, as the name implies.
So that there is a really precise kind of bit of movement called dive back, and then another really precise bit of movement coming up here where you have to triple jump perfectly around this building. That is very precise. And then try and lure this bird to smash the crate. Oh! Unlucky. So yeah, hopefully this can be hit here. Oh, unlucky.
I have a second chance at it though, because there are 3 phases. I don't think it's faster to do it on the second phase, but I'll do it anyways because it looks cool. Oh, okay.
One more try.
One more try. Okay.
So basically what can happen there, which has been a debate since basically the game came out, is which boss fight you do first. You do not have to do Harriet first. I in fact think doing Harriet first is very cringe. But, and I personally prefer Topper first. But yeah, it's a big debate whether, which boss fight you do first. That is really unfortunate. It doesn't lose that much time though. Oh,
okay, I didn't grab the checkpoint, so I should have, but...
That's what you get for doing Harriet first. This is possibly the biggest. Mech is a ridiculously difficult fight where you're supposed to capture a Pokio, send the bombs back, the mech falls down, then you can hit one of these bubbles with a Pokio and then hit it 11 times and do that again and wait for long walking phases. Instead, doing some of the most difficult movement, you can climb up the side of the leg and break the bubbles by doing a ground pound with Mario.
Yeah.
It is one of the most complex parts of the run and evolves so much as you get better.
Yeah. But the cool thing is there's a lot of different ways to do it. There's a way where you grab the bird but only use the bombs once.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is birdless. I don't even grab the bird. So I just climb up the side of the leg, all that. Yeah, I'm going to do debatably the hardest trick done in RTA called 2DSS, which is 2D skip or 2D section skip, where you basically skip doing the 2D section by scaling the wall by jumping on 7 very tiny little platforms that are on the outside of the 2D section. They are like 4 pixels each and very hard to hit.
As well as that, they're invisible, and if you jump, if Bowser is facing on the wrong angle, you get hit by an invisible ceiling, and the entire thing is so complex and so got such invisible difficulty. It is beyond insane, and is at the very end of the run. Oh, hit the hardest one there. No way. Oh, okay, so unlucky. So the hardest part of this trick is this first jump here. Yeah, unlucky.
Okay.
And here we are approaching the very, very last part of the run, pillars, where you have to break these 5 pillars and you escape the collapsing Moon Kingdom and save Princess Peach. Yeah. It's a very cool finale to the game, and also very hard to do optimally.
Yeah.
And starts with a strat called Early Pillar, where he's going to try and launch 5 fireballs at this pillar before he even gets there.
And this room does actually work on a cycle as well. The falling rocks that you will see in a second, they are not RNG. They are based on a cycle. So you have to try go fast enough to beat the falling rocks. They can get in your way if you go too slow. So it is very annoying.
And just as we finish up here, I will just say, this is an incredible speed game. It is one of the biggest speed games in the world. I'd heavily recommend you check it out. There are so many resources. There's a Discord server. Check it out on speedrun.com. It's so incredible, so active, and is such a good community and an incredible run. And the what do you call it?
Timer stops when Bowser shoots out of the wire, so now.
There you go. Great run.
104.46.
Let's go. GG.
Considering what happened, I'll take that.
Yeah, that was a good run. That was a really good run. 6 showcase.
Yeah.
Triple A clip, DSS.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Donate to Game on Cancer. And I hope you enjoyed this.
Sweet.
Thank you.